moved to Los Angeles. I live in Los Angeles. I'm in Los Angeles right now. Y'all are probably like, what the hell? Actually, you guys are probably used to it. Why is this so zoomed in? See, this is why we can't have nice things. If you have any camera recommendations, let me know, because this thing is literally zoomed in like a mugshot of the Canon G7X. Anyway, hello HOBKNOCKERS. It's been a while, but when does she not say that? I moved to Los Angeles. I live in Los Angeles. I'm in Los Angeles right now. Y'all are probably like, what the hell? Actually, you guys are probably used to it. Anyway, today I'm gonna do some skincare and do a life update. My brain is so jumbled right now, which you will understand why very, very soon. So I have some talking points on my phone. Number one, I moved to Los Angeles. I'm in Los Angeles. Anthony and I moved together. We're still together. People ask that. I received a lot of criticism, I feel like, especially on YouTube, oddly enough, for wanting to move to LA. And what I have to say about that after 2 months of living here, it's genuinely the best decision I've ever made in my life. The only regret I have is not doing it sooner. I'm working in person a lot now. By that, I mean going to influencer events, going to influencer dinners, doing brand deals in person. It feels like an actual job now. Like, when you're only filming videos, it just doesn't feel real, if that makes sense. Like, yes, I'm getting paid and yes, I'm making a very good living, but now I'm working in person and I feel like a human being with a life. So that feels great. I already have more friends in LA than I ever did in Maryland. I've been able to make like... Okay, whole neighborhood's going now. I've been able to make... Did I have a fucking break? It's okay, baby. I've been able to make really good connections with really cool people. I'm the happiest I've ever been, like friendship wise. I literally love my life here. This feels like home. Maryland never felt like home. My friend group I had in Maryland, not talking about Abby, I'm still friends with her. My other friend group in Maryland were low-key ops and all wanted to see me fail and had some weird, like, they would try to convince me to quit social media and stuff, and it was just very odd. I think it was like I want to do what you're doing, so I don't want you to do what you're doing. You know what I mean? Anyway, I live in LA, I drink coffee, yeah. Anthony loves it here as well, if you were wondering. Somebody asked me that the other day. Loves it just as much as I do. It was his idea to move here, and it was the best idea ever. Just this year, there have been a high number of data breaches, and most of us know at least one person that has been hacked before or had their identity stolen. Dell suffered a data breach that exposed 3.9 million customer records, including their personal information. 100 million of United Health's users had their data stolen, which made it the largest healthcare breach in the US. 560 million of Ticketmaster's records were exposed as well. But that's not even the worst of it. Do you want to hear the scariest one yet? Just a couple months ago, National Public Data had a major data breach, potentially impacting every single American. 2.9 billion records were exposed, including ones used for background checks, including info such as full names, addresses, dates of birth, phone numbers, and even social security numbers. It was confirmed that the hackers released this sensitive information online for free. We need to start protecting ourselves and our personal information, as it's easier than ever to get hacked right now. Thankfully, I feel secure because I use Aura, the sponsor of today's video. Aura monitors your personal data down to your social security number across billions of data points like the dark web and public court records to alert you of potential identity theft. They also provide up to $5 million in identity theft insurance in case the worst happens. Aura offers plenty of other features to keep you safe online, including real-time alerts for data breaches, a VPN for secure browsing, data broker opt-out to stop companies from selling your personal information, a password manager to help you create and store strong passwords, and more. I'm not leaving myself or my family vulnerable to data breaches, and if you don't want to either, you can go to aura.com/LaurenRamos to try 2 weeks for free. I have also been non-stop busy since I've lived here. Like non-stop doing things, meeting friends, working. This is probably the busiest work month I've ever had in my life, just because I didn't realize how much of a difference it makes to have that LA in your bio, because brands just are more willing to work with you and put out budget when you're an LA local, because you're close to them and you're close to all the stuff that they do. It has really just been such a good thing job-wise. Even though this isn't what I want to do forever, don't get me wrong. I didn't move here for influencing. I moved here for acting. I'm going to acting school after my surgery, which I'm going to talk about in a second. Soft launch. The difference in my current work life has been really, really, really nice. I'm so happy. And I've made a lot of new friends. But I literally haven't had a second to breathe, and I kind of like it like that, because I was stuck in Maryland when I moved out. I was stuck in my apartment for like months, and I would literally go insane. Like, you can go manic from isolation, and I was for sure going manic from isolation. But I've been out of the house more than I've been in the house now. I've honestly been falling behind on like filming TikToks and that kind of end of my work life. So I need to find a good balance, because I feel like I'm on stir crazy. I was like, I haven't been out of the house in a year, so let me just never be home. Now I like am falling behind on everything I need to do. do at home. So we'll find that balance. I just soft launched surgery. I'm getting surgery super early next year, like literally in a month. Oh my god. I got a brain tumor from birth control. I talked about it a little in the last video. My symptoms are at the point where it's like really, really bad. Basically, I have a tumor behind my eyes. It's called a prolactinoma. It releases the hormone prolactin, which is the same hormone that gets released when you're pregnant. This has made me have all the symptoms of a pregnant woman / a woman going through menopause at the same time. So haven't had a libido in like 5 years. Super fun. I literally lactate. Like I soak through all my shirts now. I am now like over 45 pounds heavier than my normal weight. So I don't recognize myself. I don't fit in my clothes. It's just getting really bad, and I'm glad the surgery is coming up so I could just be a functional human being. Like my libido was the first thing to go, but now it's getting to a point where I don't feel emotions. I don't feel emotions. I can't wait to feel like a person again soon, and it just affects and messes with everything in your body. Your pituitary gland is like the master gland for your whole body, and mine doesn't work. So I feel like a vegetable. I'm just excited to get it out of my head. It has been like, oh my goodness. It has been like a 3-year-long journey, and I just can't wait to get out of my head. I haven't been a functional human being in like 3 to 5 years. And I just can't wait for it to be over. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm gonna make an entire video on like the whole thing, but I'm just like really not doing well right now with like my symptoms. How much of my 20s and my young years I've lost out on from having this. I literally, as I'm filming this right now, as the person I'm looking at in the viewfinder, it doesn't look like me. I don't recognize myself. I'm not used to my face being like puffy and moonish, and that's another side effect, and I just don't want to go into the rabbit hole. We went to 3 Thanksgivings this year. It was crazy. Loved every single one. I reconnected with my cousin that used to live in Maryland, but now she's out here in California. It was so nice to see her. We caught up on so much stuff. That was so fun. And then I had a Friendsgiving. Oh, a Friendsgiving. You know what? I don't want to throw too much shade to Maryland, but my friends in Maryland literally would leave me out of everything and act like I just like wasn't a person that existed. And like they got satisfaction from it too. It was really weird. Like that's a weird turn on. No, I went to a big, beautiful Friendsgiving. Literally looked straight out of Pinterest. I'll insert photos if I'm not lazy. It was so fun, and I'm just so happy here. Let's just put it like that. I've been going to such cool influencer events. It is so weird. I went to this gifting suite and it was absolutely insane. It was just like an influencer thing where you walk in, they give you a shopping bag, and they have just free stuff everywhere. That's literally where I got this hat. It's so dystopian to me. Insane. And it seems like everybody else around me is just kind of used to it, and I'm the only one that's like having imposter syndrome. Like I'm in shock. Why do I deserve this? Why does anyone deserve this? What's going on? I went to a beautiful dinner hosted by CoverGirl. They treat you like royalty at these things. I seriously feel like I don't belong at them. I'm gonna be honest. Like I just, not in a bad way, but as if like I'm less deserving of it. That's how I've always been. I've always undermined my accomplishments in life. I'm never satisfied, and I feel like that's why I have such a good work ethic and why I have so much drive. But it's also a bad thing because I'm never satisfied. So like I'll hit like 500K and I'll be like, great, we could do better. We could do 1 million. When I hit 1 million, I'm probably gonna be like, great, we could do better. We could do 2 million. Yeah, it's kind of toxic, but also kind of good in some ways. So right now I'm just all over the place. Like I said, my side effects from my brain tumor from birth control are so bad. I'm literally not present for the first 6 days of the day. 6 days of the day. Like, can you literally see how brain fried I am? For the first 6 hours of the day, I'm not present. Right now even, I'm so brain fogged. I don't know what's going on, and I just can't wait to get out of my head and like literally start my new life and like get my body back and get my feelings back and get my emotions back. It's so weird because one half of my life is so good. I try to focus on that. Like I'm so lucky to be here. I'm so lucky to have such a beautiful boyfriend, beautiful family, 2 beautiful puppies, this career, not have financial stress, not have any of that, but it's like my health is on the line. Of course, the most important thing. So I don't know, and obviously I have all of you guys, and that has been getting me through it a ton. I literally I'm not gonna lie, I would say more right now, but I am so mentally toasted. I'm not very present. My hands and feet are swelling. I'm just not doing well. I attempted Vlogmas, failed for like the 3rd time. Yeah. I also have very severe ADHD, which I'm not medicated for right now, and I probably should get medicated for again. All of these things need to happen and everything needs to fall into place, but it's just a process, right? Trust the process. If there's anything to take away from this video, it's that like, it's okay to be in a state of like, I don't know what's going on and I'm not where I want to be. And that's okay, because you're gonna look back and that's how you're gonna recognize your growth and your change. Am I inspirational? Yeah. Anyway, I love you HOBKNOCKERS, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I really do apologize for my inactivity, but actually right now I'm kind of like dying, so I don't know what to tell you. Hopefully when I return to YouTube fully, I don't know if I want to like document my surgery process. It's a weird subject for me. It sucks. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that. I might, just so I can like keep spreading awareness, because if I never would have got on that birth control Nexplanon, none of this would be happening. And I wish a girl had made a video like this before, and I just want to keep advocating for that. I have went down such a spiral, like editing this video, I'm probably like, I love you. I will see you in the next one, and hopefully it will be a little more put together than this. Love you, bye! I'm so sorry, I love you.